I ain't quit nothing. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. I don't really prefer it like this. Okay, I'm being real quiet. Well, that's because it's midnight on a school night. I have done okay so horribly up until this point. I'm just kidding. I'm doing all right. I could do better. Oh, that thing just don't work. I'm gonna try this again. Okay. That worked perfectly. All right. I'm about to do a reading. I know it's been a while, but I'm here. Hi, I'm alive. I was a leopard. My face was painted at some point. That is the wrong deck, but it's okay. Start with this one. And how's everybody been doing? Yo. I do recall boo-hooing about P. Diddy's situation there for a hot second. So I'm pleased with this year's results. Okay. I wonder if they got any more tricks up their sleeve. And who's next, honey? Do you understand what's happening around you? Do you? Let's start with the worst trick. The worst trick is the one that does stuff like he was about to buy NBC. He was about to buy CBS. He was about to buy BT. He was about to buy. They're just taking another black person down. Isn't it unfortunate that they use the platform of being the guy that got, he got out of the hood. He got out of life. He got out of the game. They're just trying to take him down. That's the worst trick in the book. It's the worst. So, I was doing my boo-hooing and my crying and all that. He needs to be in jail. Well, that's where he's sitting right now. It's not that I want to see someone taken down at any point. You want to see the best in people. That is, I don't think that, those folks, let me think of what I call them. The people that say that stuff, like, it is a conspiracy theory, okay? But they want to see the good in uh, their fellow man. You know what I'm saying? This dude has been who you've been watching for 3 decades. How dare you say that we're gonna get it right in a row like that. So I'm putting this one down. I'm putting this one down. Oops. I'm putting this one down. All right, so yeah, here's some things that have happened in the last few months. Okay, because I haven't been around. I've been living, handling life. I figured out that April and the number 8 had to do with the eclipse. And that dream. Okay, the dream I'm talking about is the one where I saw Cat Williams. He stood out in a big house that was so packed, people were falling out the windows. Okay. The next thing I noticed was my cousin, April. Saw the number 8. April 8th. The year 8. Obviously I'm too late, but this stuff is very relevant still, right? Understanding it on a different level. Sometimes that's how that stuff works though. You're not always going to, I'm pulling cards. You're not always going to have a full understanding or scope of everything that you see, because there's so many layers to it. You're going through a whole bunch of different dimensions. This started here, and now it's going to trickle down and do this, and now it's going to trickle down and do this, and now the final result is I see Cat Williams because he started the year. April 8th, I did have a significant thing happen to me personally. Excuse me. Beyond it just being, can I get some cards, please? I'm not really focusing on anything. I'm talking about the year. Some of this stuff is already passed. I need some cards. Yeah, so something happened to me. Good, bad, all in between. Yeah, that's weird. No cards. I realize this is kind of lopsided now. Okay. Well, it's going to be lopsided either way. It's cool. We'll just start with what we have then and see what the energy is. Obviously, I started talking about people's tricks. People's tricks, the worst trick in the book. Looking like you're about something. Putting yourself so high up on the pedestal. Telling people, that's not my personality. That is not me. Look at all that I've done. Look what I'm about to do. They ain't talking about me. And then you're on video. Myself too. I think we've all pulled that card at one time. Okay. So I got like a whole bunch of other decks, and it's really funny, I'm not getting anything out of this, but I picked up this one first, so that's the one we're gonna try. Try it already. It's a good one too. failure, imperfection, lack of fulfillment, unfinished, emptiness, grief, or missed opportunity. Interesting. Okay, so let's do this really quick. Let's do, I flipped it, so I'm reading it reversed, and I don't recall if it was upright or in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to read it reversed because that's the first way I saw it, or the second way I saw it, just so you know. Okay, so as you know, I like to read this way, but we're going to start here today. As you see, it did not really give me any cards for that gypsy deck relatively quickly, but it's because this is the first one that I picked up, and I should have just stuck with that one and read it the way gypsy is. I like that setup there. So really quick, before we get way too far, let's do our angel numbers. And I also got an angel number deck too. So renew however many I'm led to pull off of that. So I've got a 10, a 4, a 4, an 8, 5, 7, 3, and 9. Those are not angel numbers. I don't know why I read them that way. Usually I try to get you some numbers. There's 844. 844. 444. Let's see if any of these come back out. I would have been here earlier, but I was kind of busy. Everything was set up and everything, but 222. Okay. 1221. I like. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take that one as well. I'm gonna read all these off really quick. We have 222, connections, friendship, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what's keeping you going. Follow your interests. If it's piqued by something, and following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Okay, these are really good for okay. 1221. Taking initiative, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. This is good because it's already redundant. Okay. 1313, starting fresh. Okay. Encouragement, goals, foundation, creative ventures, communication. I should have my glasses on. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits and build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Okay. This is a pretty good read already. And then the last one I grabbed off the bottom of the deck. 777. Good luck. Contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Those just all flowed really well, alignment. So let's get started. This is a general reading. I did not get a man or woman. I will say on the bottom of the Gypsy deck, there is the King of Pentacles, though. So we can keep a King of Pentacles in mind for this reading. It also is the number 15. The letter is a sign of good tidings. When near and when touching indicates unexpected good fortune. I would imagine it would be someone I'm seeing over here, like the CEO is on the bottom of one of these little random index decks. So that's who we could be looking at here. So we're starting off with the number 4. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. The key nearby is a certain augury of success, but if surrounded by unlucky cards, the prognostication is illness. Okay, this is paired with the 4 of Wands. Okay, it's paired with the 4 of Wands. Oh, of course, there's a successful family life here. Peace. We have the Ace of Wands. What's our next deck? Okay. Can you clarify if this is success with family? I will say that it does have some far from the person, evil. No, this one's lucky right now. The roads turn to the clouds, foretells misadventures, far from evil, consequences may be averted. It's far from the person. No. It's right here. So this was what? Misadventures. There's no clouds either. Yeah, the clouds are here, I guess. Right down here at the bottom. But that's far. It's close to the person and it's far away from the clouds. The road is not turned towards the clouds. The road is turned towards happiness, compassion, trust in the universe, high-minded optimism. That's interesting too. That's the 9 of Cups. 9, a number of ending, not necessarily completion, but you're at your last step before you get to the finish line here. Everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. Okay. The broken glass foretells ill luck for long years, but if near, ill luck, but if distant, death of a friend. Can I get a clarification for some of these cards that I got coming? I have an 8 of diamonds here, which is what? Swords. sorry. The Ten of Pentacles is clarifying the Four of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you were looking for, even though this is a Ten of Pentacles, it's coming with the Four of Swords. This is a family life, like a secure family life, even though it's Pentacles. But the thing is, when you have like a secure family life, that's wealth, right? That's really what generational wealth is, that security behind the family life. Which is riches still. I mean, money is here. With the Eight of Pentacles, you've been working really hard, but you've had ill luck for long years in your working life. But we know, because of the card above it, it's pointing towards this here. So that's what's up. Congratulations. We have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is clarifying the Ace of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to say that this is actually a promotion, it looks like. Okay. There was progress, but it just took a really long time. Anyway, sorry, I'm zoning out and stuff. It's really late. It's midnight. It's 34 after midnight. Okay, and I usually am at least laying down in the bed at like 11. So okay, we have the Queen of Cups clarifying. The broken glass foretells ill luck for long years. Now, there was a promotion up here, okay, for your creativity, for your motivation, for your, what, if there's a word that's here for me, for this specific card. Where was it? Initiative. Okay. The creativity and the initiative here took a really long time, but throughout that, you still were able to maintain like emotional balance and compassion. Okay, compassion is over here. That's what you were able to maintain, despite the fact that this took like really long years. Oh my God. Ill luck for long years. If near, it's right here. It's right here. How long do you think these investigations be going on with people? Because let me tell you something over here. Talking about the King of Pentacles. You know, I question how deep the rabbit hole goes for a CEO with fader waves. This is they aren't really necessarily, he's not, let me put it like this. Everybody thinks like he would be the reason other people going down, but he's actually not. It's not just business partners, but it is a business. Okay. It's weird that this card came out because I'm trying to clarify a card I haven't even read yet. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups showing up again. Okay. With the number 23. The ring when to the right of a person is an unerring indication of a rich and happy marriage, but lying to the left, disappointment in love. This is to the right. Okay. Awesome. Oh, well, let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, there's a CEO, there's a business partner, there is someone who is now admiring the patience. Because it's not really just emotional balance that it's talking about, it's talking about patience here. Patience. It could be someone, it could be someone that's currently celibate as well, is what I heard. That's not me, just so you know. But there's someone out there who has been. And their business partner has been watching them toil and work for long years and maintain balance and patience. They are really impressed. Really impressed. Lightning denotes surprise, disagreeable in accordance to distance. Okay, so because up here the crossroads are not facing this surprise here, it's just a surprise. That's it. We've been seeing this one again. Sorry, had to go back. This isn't. I mean, obviously, it's depicted as someone who's waiting on their ships to come in, right? But this is a POV. Somebody is watching you. You are watching someone waiting for their ships to come in. Okay, this isn't. You are the person being watched. You are waiting for your shift to come in. Somebody else is watching you. It's POV. Anyway. And that could be 4. Okay. Patience. Compassion. Creativity. Okay. This person is coming in to bring in that stability. It's weird because it started with what this is what you were waiting on, because you did this, because you did this. Someone else was also watching you do all this, okay? And I just said it, but let me put this back in here. Sorry, I don't know why I split that like that. So all of this is going to be a surprise to you. Whatever this is, you're going to be surprised that anybody even paid attention to your creativity or something like that. Like there's a little self-doubt in the mix here, possibly, even though this is what, that comes with the territory. When you're really great, when you are really great, you will have moments of like imposter syndrome. Am I fit? Am I real? It's time to move to a different set. Okay. Sorry. It's not giving me a lot, but it is. Like with each deck, it gives me some, but I think it just wants me to go through all 9 without really like using every single one fully. So that's really cool. When I try new things, I always you see what I'm saying? Like that's what we're going to use there, I guess. My goodness. Okay. So I'm sorry, I didn't even pay attention to the what was represented here. Okay, you're in surprise, you are in shock, and what I'm guessing I'm hearing is more of like not because you don't know what's going on. Not because you have like imposter syndrome or something. Okay, so that is what the shock is specifically for this. But then you also have the 6 of Wands, which is your, your accomplishments. Okay, what does it say here? Everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. Okay, so this is coming here now. Um, this is good. This is good. This is for the general. Okay, this next card right here, I understand now why it's in reverse. Okay, it's not about you. Two groups of people are going to be surprised, right? General, collective, and the other. You know what I'm saying? So, general, collective. Just to recap, even though I've said it multiple times, but you requested and you worked towards having a stable relationship and family life, in return for, some riches here. You use creativity, patience, and balance, to promote yourself, uh, up to a higher rank in terms of life. That could be anything. That could be your tax bracket. That could be your way of living, the way you eat, the way you take care of your body. It could be like anything in terms of that Ace of Swords, in terms of what you're being creative with. And you work towards this goal while being patient and balanced emotionally. But while you were waiting for this all to pay off, someone has been watching you do that. And they're like in love. And again, stable life, marriage is here. So now let's get into the the first one is the Three of Wands, and it's in reverse, which is funny because the Three of Wands is here. Okay, now I don't have a booklet for some reason, which is fine. I think I'm doing just fine. But does this reverse? I would assume it means that a business deal fell through. It could be the end of the wait. Okay, you're waiting. Wait no more. It's coming in. I do believe it could be disagreements too, but we're not going to really focus on that because we also have the Six of Wands here. Okay, so you are at the end. That's how I'm reading it. I'm reading it. Three of Wands in reverse. You are now at the end and about to accomplish this goal here. The goal is directly above it. So for people, the other, who may have been inappropriate or set those roadblocks or anything like that, that's going to be failure. That's going to be imperfect. They are not going to be fulfilled, and they are unfinished. And they may grieve missed opportunity. Okay, because your opportunities are here, they're coming, and you are keeping note. Part of the way you're keeping balance in the first place is kind of, being cordial. So there's that. Okay. Keep it cute. Yo, that mindful demure crap. It was great. It was funny. It was funny to watch a whole lot of them. Did not catch myself doing that though. We've got the moon. Okay. It looks like there's some secrets involved here with the lack of fulfillment, or the secret is the missed opportunity. But, having all things revealed here. So, real quick, because on these other cards right here, it has some signs on there I'm going to read. water, Pisces. The moon is Pisces as well. And we have the world with Earth and Saturn. Now, you know, Saturn has everything to do with karma. Okay. Okay. Next card we got here is the Seven of Pentacles. It's interesting to put that there. But one thing I will say is, look, it's 7, 8, 9, because 8 is right here. Oh, I'm sorry, 9 of Cups. That's 9 of Cups. Oh, right. So the Seven of Pentacles, that is right when you plant your seed. You plant your seed, it's starting to grow. But over here, on the Eight of Pentacles, is when you start getting to work on it. Okay? So because you planted this seed and you did your work, this is you over here planting the seed, and they're just showing you this is a past action here. You sowed this seed. Now it's time to enjoy your success. The seed has grown. It's harvest time. Now you're gonna make all those seeds into wine. That's how I plan to celebrate anything major. I'm getting drunk, okay? Because I will be around people that I trust to do so. And then, you know, we go back on about life. But that celebration will be wild. I need one more card. Oh. Wow. Wow. It's a Wheel of Fortune. The rapiers warn us against assaults which threaten and will occur sooner or later, according to the distance from the person. But you're real lucky. It's possible that had already happened. But you still came out on top. Views from the top. The goal was to. This is the very last card. Now I don't know. I'm just being led to read it how I read it, right? Because this was first, that one was second. Even though I dropped this card first, you know, this one was just a past action, future result, right? But this right here. Wheel of Fortune. It's already here. It's already here. It's been here. They assaulted you because it was here. So are you ready? Okay. So let's see. What's got next? Oh. Can I get a little deeper, please? I still have a few more cards before I get to my these just feel heavy still. Alright, now don't start no fire over there. That's when Kimbo's gone. I got a kicker. Okay, so. Yep. Message of concern. Message of concern about this here. Ah. I know it's really dark, but like I said, it's midnight, so what their message of concern is, right? We've got the six of the there's accomplishments here. Job well done. Everything has worked out well. Excuse me. To be quite honest with you, this is likely the right way. I've read it the other way, but you can read it either way because there's someone who has a message of concern that they had failure and imperfection. There's someone else getting a message that accomplishment, success, completion, synthesis, perfection, recognition, and mastery, alignment, taking initiative, starting fresh. Good luck. You just don't. You just don't know. You just don't know. Okay, so here's the other two. We have a mature man spectating. That's what's going on here. This person is watching you while you standing over here. They're like, dang, why are they standing over there? They ain't gonna move? No, I'm not moving from the spot till I get what I asked for. A mature man. So as we're going back into it, so now it starts from here. There was a message of concern in regards to you being on the top of the wheel as a result of a mature man watching you. He was trying to, could still be alive. We've got the King of Pentacles over here. Remember? Providing pentacles and a secure foundation. Happy family. Right? And it's still the lovers though. So message of concern, mature man, and the lovers could be something similar to maybe a situation of this could be the third party here. This could be a third party situation, but there haven't been, other than the Three of Wands, you got the Ace of Wands. You got the Four of Wands, it's 4 people. Oh, you want me to do that stuff again? Are you serious? Right now? Okay, alright. I'm sorry, this is the Ace of Swords over here. I don't think I mentioned that. But that's just the truth of the truth of the matter is you accomplished something. It's the truth because they saw it for themselves. They were watching here. Okay? It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Oh my gosh. Okay. Counting people, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and somebody's little dog. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's because, oh, well, I'm not going to count that. That's not an actual card with people on it. Okay. So wait, let me go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people. Either 15 people for good, it could be 15 for the general and 15 for the other. It could be just 15 of the other, or 15 could be a group of 15. Um, I'll give you a couple people right now. Q-Link Wireless, the CEO for Q-Link Wireless, the CEO for Millennial Properties, Millennia in Cleveland. Both currently being looked at for fraud. One, it's already a done deal. They're over. One, just last week. Okay? So these cards that I was pulling, these are animal spirit cards. I don't know if you know, when I first did the index cards, okay, the reason I ended up with so many index cards is because I was just told to do a specific thing. And when I didn't do it, I was given this tedious homework of making all these color-coded cards and stuff. And one of the things I was told was to use Aaron's animal flashcards, and I never did. So now we have an animal spirit guide right here. So it's very interesting here. The first card, and this is actually going to clarify the Queen of Cups, which was clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry. You're being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving, set your intentions, and take action toward making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. This is past energy. I know it's past energy. 100%. Because this is what you ended up doing while maintaining patience and emotional balance. It was already done. It was done here. And you know, because the wand, oh, well, no, it's not. It's not the wand. That is the wand. It was over here. Sorry. This was decisive action here. You went to the Ace of Swords. And this takes me back to the world. Mastery. Okay? So what happened here is that you mastered making decisions, you mastered being creative. You mastered emotions. This is what you already did. I was hoping that it would be a solution, but the solution has already been found. It's been said that it was successful. Coyote, playfulness. This is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. Okay? And then it's you doing that. Right? But we know that balance was still there, though. This isn't really the playful card. You know, this is deep emotional feeling, but the Queen of Wands could probably be considered someone who's more playful. And maybe even the situation that you were thinking on, you found a way to master being creative and playfulness, bringing the hard thoughts. You were softening them with playfulness and creativity. Okay. While balancing emotions. Okay, so you've already done this stuff. This stuff is done. I can feel it. You have the crow, which is transition. I like these. This is pretty cool. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change. Now, this was up here. Should you, get your 10 of Pentacles and stuff, well then you can move. You got a key here, key for a new house maybe. Any other things showing that actually might be what this accomplishment is here, and surprise. because it does speak on relationships. Relationships are here. Um, Career was mentioned in one of the angel numbers here. Obviously, Pentacles here. There's 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Okay, so you just made you don't realize how quickly, but that's a transition right there. These things may have already happened. They may have already happened, and you probably will be upgrading again. Okay, because you're over here at the Wheel of Fortune and the World. So, last card for clarification here is going to be the Dolphin. Interesting. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. That has been said twice here. Trust your instincts here. Okay. I feel that you've done that. You've done that in order to bring secrets to the light. You've done that in order to complete the mission. The mission was to have peace, find peace. Natanya Shao. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Alright, well, moving on. We have some moon phases here. But I'm going to leave it at that for this because it literally took me right around. I got a couple, 3 cards on each one. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate on how to sow the seed. May have already happened. New moon, new cycle. Coming right after the World is just fantastic. Now this one's a little bit different. This little card here I'm about to pull. Okay. But my suggestion to you would be to try this out. This is a witch's spell deck. Okay, and we're just gonna ask for the spell that'll best suit you after this reading. Minting money. Take a few sprigs of mint and put them in a teapot. Boil water for tea and pour over the mint in the teapot. Chant this charm. By my hand with this healthful balm, blessed mint, most bounteous herb, bring me health and heart and calm. Abundance I shall see by every deed and verb, and so it is. Okay, breathe in the scented steam from the teapot and fill your lungs with the smell of prosperity. Repeat the spell once more, then leave the pot on your altar for 24 hours. A full sun and moon period. You will begin to see the signs of your wealth increasing within 1 week. Okay. Alright, so on to the next part. What's going on? What happened to you? What the fuck? That was weird. I don't know at what point I didn't realize that the music stopped playing. Okay. That's weird. Everything's working. It's probably a good time to try to figure that out, huh? let's just start it over. Oh. I've been playing this song the whole time. Yeah. So, before I start this, I'm going to have a piece of candy. We went trick or treating. And you know, the older they get, the more ground they can cover. He cleaned up, man. He cleaned up. It was really good. I'm eating most of that. Alright. You know what's really funny is like the beat is so fire on this song. But for the first week of listening to it, I complained about her. I did that last time too. On a song on the album for him. Her voice is not my style. She's cool or whatever. I don't have a reason to dislike anyone. Alright. I can, however, be irritated with them. CEO came right back out. Crap. So CEO, a teacher, a father. A mature man could be any of these things. It could be one of these 15 people, because remember, it said 15. That must be all. I'm gonna try to take these. Finance and director. Finance is like really, is really loud. Yes. So understand this is definitely a money situation. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm trying to rush through because I'm tired. Australian. I thought of an Australian recently. Mexican and Minnesota. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna read the cities in Minnesota: Minneapolis, St. Paul, Edina, Eden Prairie, Minnetonka, Woodbury, Rochester, Duluth, St. Cloud, Coon Rapids, Chaska, Ham Lake. Okay. As soon as I saw it, I knew what it was, but then I just looked over, and the bottom of the deck on this one is Ham Lake. This could be example you using your throat chakra. Perhaps someone who's Mexican, Australian, or Canadian. Use their throat chakra. Sorry, my mind. I also see the name Paul, Eden, Wood, because Wood could be a last name. Cloud is important. It's significant. Pixie or bob cut. Interesting. That could be the hairstyle of someone here. Bra strap waist length hair. Bra strap to waist length hair. Okay. Arizona and Alabama. So Minnesota and Canada, Mexican, Australian, father. Okay. Australian, Mexican, Minnesota, Canadian, and father all have red. Okay. The Mexican, CEO, teacher, finance director. Finance and director are not together, but it could be a finance director and a CEO. Okay, anyway, Arizona, Phoenix, Tucson, Flagstaff, Scottsdale, Mesa, Sedona, Lake Havasu, Tempe, Yuma, Prescott, Camp Verde, and Show Low. I don't know why that made me say that like that. Anyway, Huntsville, Birmingham, Montgomery, Auburn, Tuscaloosa, Fairhope, Gulf Shores, Decatur, Vestavia Hills, Dothan, Ozark, and Saraland. Someone could wear a Prescott. Somebody's name could be Scott. I didn't even realize Scottsdale and Prescott are both there, so Scott. You got Hope. Fairhope is the city. You could be hoping that the right thing happens. You're hoping for all of this to go through. Also, it says 5 foot to 5'5". I don't know why I put this down here. I'm not even about to read over this. I've been here for a minute. My phone is acting up. That train done gone by again. It kind of creeped me out actually, because it's like it seems like the music goes out and then the train goes by. Last name Lancaster. Scott Lancaster. Phillips. This is so long. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna take all of these, I guess. The letter F. Last name Diggs. Last name Rowe. Last name Anderson. Roe versus Wade. Roe was spelled differently, but Anderson. Holiday. Could have a near holiday, possibly. Walls, Wall, and Waller. Preston. And Clark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to do any more, even though I said 15 people, but I mean, this could be 15 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 5, yep. There you go. CEO, teacher, father, finance director. The wind is blowing. just so you know, I just got done doing the sweetening jars, and I actually made a video already. But I'm gonna tell you what just happened because I didn't even register what was happening. That candle went out. When that candle went out, the music went out. Then when the music went out, the train went by. And then when the train went by, it got windy. So, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of creeped out right now. Have my door open this late at night. Sorry, I'm trying to make room. Like he's trying to give me a book, but I don't want that. Okay. Miscellaneous assault. It says assault there. Preterm birth complications. Heart attack. Didn't say something about somebody being ill. Beyond reasonable doubt. There was a witness. Embezzlement. And felony. Okay. That's weird. That's weird. Conspiracy at the bottom of that deck. Wild. I'm a wild boy. If you love me, now would be the time to say it. I don't know who that's for. I don't know who that's for. Sorry. I'm rusty though. I'm rusty, so I might not even be doing it right. Somebody's getting in trouble for preterm birth complications. What? I guess like you interfered in someone's pregnancy. Okay. What? Okay. All these came out. I'm just going to read them. I am sorry. Sell it. Okay. In the red. Protection. Somebody Australian. Okay, so somebody Australian. Give me a moment. I apologize. Because I wasn't doing my regular thing. But like I said, it's been a minute, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me, alright? Back against the wall. Hatred. They just hating. Their eyes are red. That's what that is. Read in between the lines. Insightful. Yellow. So that one's a hard one to see. Intelligent. Misery. So misery is matching up with preterm birth complications. Okay, so really quick before I move to the second layer. in the red is matching up with father, Canadian, Minnesota, Mexican, and Australian. They're in the red. Red, they can be red with embarrassment. They could be in the red in terms of whatever business they're doing. Protection, we've got Canadian and Australian. They could be protecting you. Back against the wall for the pixie or bob cut, the bra strap to waist length hair in Arizona. Alabama also has something of protection. We have hatred coming out of Minnesota. The pixie or bob cut, bra strap, waist length hair, Arizona. Canadian, Mexican, Australian. Now, it could have been started. It's weird how hatred falls into there. They could hate how they behaved, because it's like in the red. When I see hatred and in the red, both of those are the same. And what I got for in the red was red in the face, embarrassment. Okay, read between the lines for beyond reasonable doubt, witness, felony. It's beyond, okay, intelligent. All those are matching up. And the only one that matches with that is Australian. The Australian was incredibly intelligent. The Australian may be beyond reasonable doubt a witness. They may have committed a felony or been a witness to a felony. And they read in between the lines, okay? So, now we have, insightful. It's not really showing any way for insightful right now. Misery. Call it a day. Yes. Brutality. Wild. Pride, arrogance, and chase rainbows. Okay, so pride, arrogance, and misery are with preterm complications and heart attack. These things could have caused this. Misery can cause, I mean, if you're too depressed during a pregnancy, it can cause preterm birth complications. But it almost seems as if these are consequences. I don't like to put it that way, but it looks like it's consequences for being prideful and arrogant. Now they are in misery. These may be people that are in the red, or red in the face. Pride and arrogance, those things can be born out of hatred. You know, like white pride is totally different from black pride, right? White pride comes from the hatred of black people and of placing oneself above, whereas black pride focuses on the self. They are proud to be themselves in spite of being hated. It brings a level of equity. Okay, so there are people that could be experiencing these things in the same way. I'm not saying it's a racial thing. It could be, since racial is what came out of my mouth. Okay, but we have call it a day. Canadian, father, Minnesota, Mexican, Australian. It's time to wrap it up. Okay, yes to the Mexican. director, finance, teacher, CEO. It could, and just because I'm saying Australian, it could be the territory as well. Okay, it doesn't just have to be the person. So we could be talking about Mexico as a whole. And here's what we're going to say about that. Let's call it a day on the cartels. Are you done yet? What the fuck are you doing? You know, we understand that certain things have come up above, come up out of inappropriate laws that keep some of these people from being able to live a normal life. So yes, some of these things will create a little mind of its own, an entity that causes destruction. You know, we have construction that's not supposed to be over there. Half moon, Monday. Okay, fertility, life, and death. Oddly enough, I did do a video for my sweetening jars, and I had mentioned that I was supposed to honor life and death. We have ninth house purpose, and Sagittarius is here, and Sagittarius is in purple. So Sagittarius may have caused preterm birth complications or experienced them, had a heart attack or experienced one, or caused one, and is in misery or is causing misery, and is prideful, arrogant, interesting. But ninth house purpose, and we have Jupiter here. Gemini is also here. Okay. That's it for this one. Because purpose was repeatedly mentioned in that deck, in the angel number deck, and that's literally the last card I was able to get out. The Gemini is speaking to the insightfulness, and that insightfulness is air. That is the sword. So that's the Ace of Swords here. Someone has been incredibly insightful in how they make plans. And Jupiter is here, okay? I'm calling that one out because it's orange, but you get orange from yellow and red. So someone's calling it a day, okay? It's me. It's me. I'm calling it a day. I'm tired. Y'all have a good evening. But at the end of the day, there is success on the way. Someone has completed a cycle. Complete cycle. Tita Sky. People have been moving in a very brutal way. Okay. But that's about to end. Possibly on Monday. That's your holiday reading. Oh, hey. I wasn't even going to say holiday. I was going to say Halloween. I didn't even look at it. Okay. That's your Halloween reading. Nobody's begging here. Someone definitely put in the work. They put in the work. They didn't ask for handouts. Looks like did everything very independently. While other people were choosing to do little quick tricks to get ahead. The end.